Hello everyone, this is NHL Hockey News Report, and today we're talking about 5 players that could basically, that the Oilers should consider getting. 5 wingers that they should consider getting. Let's start off with Mike Hoffman. Now, Mike Hoffman is a guy that would be great. Someone that can play with McDavid. Great shot. Not just McDavid has to take the shot. You got the speed and you got the shot. That power play can also improve really much, even though they have a good power play. But they can increase on it. And Mike Hoffman on that right side, man, could he ever score a goal. And in 49 games, he has 18 goals, 22 assists for 40 points to the season. He is a light up of a player and a +1, but his shot is so amazing. And, McDavid and him can just do an impeccable job, literally amazing job, and getting him would be great. The one thing that he does have is a $5 million contract, which might juggle some things around the lineup, which they might not want to do, but it might not be a bad idea because of the depth, on the wing. So, getting him, I think, would be actually the best idea ever. And out of my top 5, it might be the most expensive, definitely. So, I'm trying to do some cost-effective at the same time. This is my biggest one. So, gotta be reasonable, too. So, Hoffman would definitely be an amazing one if they can get him, boy. And who knows about the Panthers if they're able to make it. Them and Toronto battling there. So, by the deadline, maybe we know, maybe we don't. Maybe they want to keep one. I think they want to keep Dadonov over Hoffman, even though both are great. They can't hold both because both going to want extensions and they're going to want to give it to Dadonov. I think they would. Might be not a bad idea. Now, the first one I'd like to get into is Rocco Grimaldi. Now, this one's a great one, I think. $1 million contract, 26 years old. Did he get traded once? I think so. But he's an absolute gem this year. Really surprising to me what he has done this season. 25 points in 47 games, 9 goals, 16 assists, 25 points, and a +9. This guy can be great. He can play great with McDavid, and you don't have to give as much up as for like a Mike Hoffman, a guy that you're like, oh, I gotta give up my prospects, gotta give up my first round, I gotta give up this, I gotta give that. Maybe they don't want to do that as much. Maybe the first round they do want to do. Who knows? But on like a Rocco Grimaldi, great contract. They don't have to shuffle as much things as they would have to do with, for example, Mike Hoffman, like I just talked previously about. Definitely, that might be the best thing too. So Grimaldi, great contract, great age, and don't have to give up much. That's 3 checks. That's a great idea. That might be one that Peter Holland, that the GM in the Oilers. Oh my goodness, how did I forget his name? Sorry about that. Just blanked out. So Grimaldi is great. Also one from the Nashville Predators, Craig Smith. And this guy's 29. Of course, he's all rentals, by the way. It's the last year on the deal. Just to put it out there for your information. To let you all know that. He's a $4.25 million contract. So they might have to shuffle some things around with this one. But he's a guy that can score, and this year he's having a down season. Definitely he is, but maybe he plays with McDavid or someone. He might be good in 50 games. He has 11 goals, 11 assists for 22 points for the season, +13. And best year he ever had was 51 points in 17-18 season, which is amazing. So that's the thing. Who knows? Who really knows? This might be a great one too. He is 29. That's still a great age, and you can still get rid of him at the end of the season. So if Nashville wants to get rid of some of the players, that might be a thing they might do at the deadline, knowing where they might be heading to a rebuild, or are we making the playoffs this season? That's a tricky one, and we'll see how that goes. Lately, they've been good. Next is Alex Galchenyuk, and this is a disappointing one. And maybe the Oilers are able to change this around. Or maybe they're like, you know what, I don't think I want to go for a bust this season. Let's go for someone that we know that will be good. And that might be something they might have to do. If they want to, then they might have to go for someone who's expensive, and you have to give up a lot. And maybe the cap, too. But Galchenyuk has $4.9 million, and they might have to retain some, and the Pittsburgh Penguins might be like, fine. We'll do that to get rid of you. So they might want to do that. And how much would you have to... Who knows how much they would be, literally. 16 points. 5 goals, 11 assists, -5. That's awful. Just to put it out there, that's awful. You know, he has potential. I've seen it in Montreal. I really have. I've seen some amazing stuff he's done in Montreal. I've seen it. I saw what he did with Radulov. I saw the 30 goals he did in, his 14-15 season. We all saw all of that. If you're a Habs fan, you'll definitely saw that. You know what I'm talking about. I also was a Galchenyuk fan. I really thought he would do something. But, man, has he decreased. I'm glad we got Domi for something. It looked horrible. But, boy, did we rip off those Arizona Coyotes. And most important, they ripped off the Pittsburgh Penguins, thinking, oh, man, how's that going to help? So, this might help them, might not. See how Galchenyuk goes, This might be a good one. See how that goes. This might be a disappointing one at the same time. Maybe they don't want to waste their time with it. Might be a great idea, too. Now, next is Valtil Domestikov. And Domestikov is a warn you right now, before I even get into it, he's a streaky player. Why do I say that? He is a streaky player. He will come to your team when you first get traded or signed, and he will do fantastic, and then after a while, he will peter out. I would tell you, I've seen him multiple times when he got traded. When he went from the Lightning, he was actually not bad. He was on that first line. I thought he did very well. Of course, who with Tampa would not do well. Just to put it out there. Then he went to the Rangers, started off fantastic, petered out. Now this year went from the Rangers from being absolutely horrific this season, and 2 games, they're like, oh, whatever, who cares about you, to the Senators. He started amazing and kind of dipped now. So, very streaky. Beware, GMs. Beware. Put it out there. 22 points, 11 goals, 11 assists, -6 in 46 games. Of course, he's playing for the Senators, but he has the thing about that with the Senators is if you're a guy who's a bust and you're there as a bust and you know that you can change things around, why not go to Ottawa and try to show what you do? All right, Ottawa's not the best, but you can show. If you're doing amazing, they're going to put you on the first line. Like, why don't they listen? That's the thing. All right? If you want to show it, you can show it by doing that. Come on. Show it. Come on. We need to see it, right? Thank you for watching. This is my top 5 players that have been for the Oilers that they could pick up. See you next video.